Welcome back to Journey Alberta. I'm Sean. My girlfriend Danae will be joining me shortly in the car here. Today we're going camping in Beauvais Lake Provincial Park. Look at that, there's Danae. Now she's in the vehicle. We are heading to Beauvais Lake Provincial Park. Neither of us have been there before. We're staying at site 86. I believe it is in a walk-in tenting kind of area. So I've never actually camped in a walk-in tenting area before. I've just camped in like the ones where you drive right into it. So it seems like we park the vehicle somewhere and then we have to just walk like a couple minutes down a little trail and then we're at our site, which should be right near the lake, I think, too. All right, so I guess now we just have to head out.
Yeah,
right,
let's do it.
Let's go. Got some food around my shoulder here, got a camping chair, and the same hand I'm holding the GoPro with, got a camping mat. This campground's pretty cool actually. Like I've said before, I've never been in a walk-in tenting kind of campground before. So basically, I'm walking right now to the site that we have, number 86, which honestly, now that I'm looking at it in person, it's a beautiful campsite, as you'll see when I get to the bottom of this hill here. Sitting in our campsite right now. I set up the tent, as you can see, it's right behind me. Danae's been walking around grabbing some pictures of the lake itself. It's very beautiful out here, and the site we have is pretty nice too. It's actually right beside the lake. Like I said before, it's a really good site, maybe one of the best ones here. I don't think there's anyone else that's supposed to be bordering us tonight. There might be one other group of campers just far away from us, a few sites away. Other than that, really nothing out here. It's a little windy, but not too bad. Well, it's not quite nighttime yet, but after relaxing in the campground for quite a while, we got here a little late too, around 4. Yeah, we're on a trail right now, Danae and I. There's Danae. We're on this little trail here that we just found attached to the campsite. Not campsite, campground. Some more berries. We've noticed there's a lot of berries around here actually too. And I guess that makes me get just a little bit worried when it comes to, you know, going to bed tonight because, well, it's September and bears are starting to fatten up. So, but I mean, I'm never really afraid of bears, honestly, when I'm out here. It's been a long time since I've had fear of a bear, even when I came face to face with a grizzly bear back in 2015, 2016. That was freaky, which I've talked about in other videos, but let me know if you want to hear me tell that story again. And here we go. Danae's leading the way down the trail. Food is done. Danae actually already wolfed hers down. He ate it pretty fast. And now I've got mine. Pretty good.
Burn yourself there a little bit?
I burned myself a little bit. It's a chicken pasta. It's pretty good though. Oh,
okay?
I kind of burned my tongue a bit. Ow! But it's good. We're just relaxing, I guess, near the fire pit, even though we can't have a fire because the fire ban. I'm just having some pop. He's snacking on some nuts over there on the other side of the camera. Comes the wind. That wind. And she's snacking on some nuts. We're having some dry food, I guess, tonight to snack on before we go to bed. The sun should be going down pretty soon, actually. Well, we made it through the night. As you can tell, Danae's a tad bit cold. I actually got her sweater wrapped around me. Can't have a fire out here.
Just taking this.
It's cold. But we haven't been able to have a fire out here actually because there's a fire ban in effect, like I mentioned last night before we went to bed. Yeah, there's a fire ban, so we can't have any fire out here. So we actually, yeah, like you saw last night, we had the propane stoves. We're able to use stuff with that. But yeah, it's a little chilly this morning, so we're gonna start, take the tent down, or I probably will. Well, Danae might go to the car and warm up.
Yep, that's what I'm planning, yeah.
So I'm gonna take the tent down. It's still windy out here. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
It's kind of nice though.
It's kind of nice.
It's very nice easy to fall asleep with the wind.
I was about to say, yeah, a little cold, but really easy to fall asleep with. And I think it's actually blowing the camera a little bit too because there's so much wind.
It is, yeah.
That's why I've actually had to shoot a lot of my speaking scenes in this video on my bigger camera because I've got, you can see that microphone there. You probably heard that. This microphone, it filters out the wind a lot, so she's a little cold, just a little bit. We're all packed up. We're walking back to the vehicle now. I've got all this stuff on me because I refused to do this in more than one trip back to the car. Danae's laughing at me. Well, we stopped the car, packed up everything in the campsite. Now we're on this little trail here down by another one of the day use areas. I think it's called the Chipman Creek Trail. Double check that when I get back to the trailhead there, but I'm just gonna walk along it for just a little bit here. Well, we're back in the vehicle after walking along the trail there. Got to admire a couple little meadows, which was kind of nice. A couple little wetland environments. And camping here was kind of nice too. I liked our spot. It was a really scenic spot, although a little windy. What did you think about the spot, like the location and everything?
It's really nice. It's very quiet, which I like, but that also makes me kind of nervous just because of bears and cougars, and right now, you know, it's kind of like
not a whole lot of people out here, so I guess that was probably on the on the kind of the back of both of our minds as we went to bed last night. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Otherwise, though, it's quite nice here.
Yeah, it's quite nice, and from looking at the trails, looking at the maps that are abundantly posted around here, actually, which is pretty nice. There seems like there's quite a lot of hiking trails in this provincial park, which I didn't really know before. And it's I don't know if I said it before, but it's kind of situated in between Waterton Lakes National Park and Castle Provincial Park. Actually, in between Castle Provincial Park and Pincher Creek, almost exactly in between them. But yeah, it's a really nice spot, and I feel like we might have to come back here to do some of the. There's a multitude of hiking trails, like not even in this specific part of the park that we're at right now. So
a part of me wants to come back more in the fall because there's a lot of leaves here, and seeing them change color would be beautiful. But again, I'm worried about bear.
I mean, it's almost close for us that we can do a day trip to it too. So
yeah,
you know, we could easily come down here in the day, you know, even earlier afternoon, and then leave by, you know, even 5 or 6 p.m. So all right, well, hopefully you've enjoyed going camping with us on this trip. We had fun. Leave a like if you did. She's gonna have a nap on the way home. Comment down below where you'd like to see us go camping next. Subscribe for new videos coming every week. See you next week.